This is Ikenne in Ogun State, Nigeria, where the foremost Nigerian nationalist, politician, and lawyer Chief Obafemi Awolowo hails from. 35 years after his death on May 9, 1987, we are here in his hometown where he was also buried to see what is left of the town and hear from the indigenes how they feel about the development of this place since the passing of their very illustrious son. Interestingly, the current Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, also hails from Ikenne and is also married to the granddaughter of the late sage.
Ikenne is a local government in Ogun State, Nigeria. It was created in September 1991 from the defunct Remo local government and is home to prominent Nigerians, especially in politics. Before the entrance of the town is a statue of Chief Obafemi Awolowo, the great Awo as fondly called, with his famous hand sign. A lover of education, it wasn't long before we came across a primary school in the town named after the renowned statesman.
This school, Obafemi Awolowo Primary School, was established in the year 1955 as the name was a local government education school then. But the name was later changed to the name of our father, Obafemi Awolowo, in the year 1997 to Obafemi Awolowo Nursery and Primary School.
As with many places and institutions around the country immortalizing Obafemi Awolowo, a popular recreational center in Ikenne is also named after him.
This office, that is Ikenne Development Association Office, the headquarters, is being preserved and is part of the legacy of Leeds, Obafemi Awolowo. During that era, majority of the areas in the Western region, this type of recreation centers were created. It's housing different buildings here or agencies, and we are participating like our foundation. That's every March 6 that they do our foundation lecture and all those things, so that people will make their contribution. They will look at the past, they look at the present, what should be the future. So it is all encompassing.
Chief Obafemi Awolowo's revered status can never be contested, even in an era dominated by other greats like Nnamdi Azikiwe of Nigeria, Kwame Nkrumah of Ghana, Julius Nyerere of Tanzania, Nelson Mandela of South Africa, Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe, Patrice Lumumba of Congo, and Thomas Sankara of Burkina Faso.
Papa Awolowo was a great man, a great leader, a politician par excellence, and many of the good things he did when he was alive are still manifesting, and his name is forever will remain indelible, all his actions indelible in our community, in Ikenne, not only in Ikenne, Remo, Ogun, and in Nigeria in general. When we talk of education in this community, we don't have many industry, but the only industry we have in Ikenne is education.
Among his achievements, he instituted free education and free basic health care across all parts of the Western region.
Ìgbà tí bàbá wà láyé, tí mi ò bá tiẹ̀ mọ̀ nǹkan kan pa bàbá, free education, àwa mọ̀ yẹn pa bàbá, because a bẹ̀rẹ̀ education àtàwa láti AUD Ansarudeen Primary School. Ẹ̀gbẹ́ ilé bàbá ni school tá à ń sọ yìí wà, ẹ̀gbẹ́ ilé bàbá ni. So kò dẹ̀ sí bó ṣe lè mú kó rí ńgbà yẹn, èmi ò gbọ́ pé àwọn parents mi san owó school ńgbà yẹn o. Even though gan wọ́n tún máa kó ìwé kó bá paper máa kó gbogbo ẹ̀ wá, I mean pencil là ń lò ńgbà yẹn, máa kó gbogbo ẹ̀ wá fún wa kó tó di pé a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní lo báírò. So free education yẹn bàbá mi ló kúkú dùn.
In 1959, He increased the minimum wage from the general payable fee of 5 shillings. He also established the first television service in Africa in the same year, and the Oduduwa Group, all of which were financed from the highly lucrative cocoa industry, which was the mainstay of the regional economy.
Bàbá jẹ́ akíkanjú, Bàbá Awólọ́wọ̀ wọ́n jẹ́ akíkanjú, wọ́n jẹ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n jìyà wọ́n gbèrò láti pé kí mẹ̀kúnnù láti ṣe dáadáa. Wọ́n jà fún mẹ̀kúnnù gan. Bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run kò lérí torí pé bàbá wọn kópa tó dá nígbà ayé wọn. Wọ́n ṣe ohun tó dá nítorí pé free education àwọn lẹ́ni àkọ́kọ́ tó ń introduce free education. Free education yìí òun náà làwa yìí la lò.
He empowered companies such as Finance Corporation, Western Nigerian Development Corporation, and Western Nigeria Housing Corporation with public fund support and merged them for supervision towards full efficiency under the Western Nigeria Ministry of Industries. The policy bettered organizations like Wema Bank of Nigeria, Wema Board Estates, Nigeria General Insurance, National Bank of Nigeria, Union Beverages Limited, Aska Paints, Songas Company, Glanville Ethoven and Company, Cocoa Industries, Wrought Iron Limited, Vegetable Oil, and Oduas Textiles, among others.
He lived before his time. But when you consider his contribution to this state we call Nigeria, is immeasurable. Education, economy. Most of the big men we have in this country, most of them in the Western region today, they went to his school. If not because of him, most of the farmers' children then cannot go to school. You cannot quantify his contribution to this great country.
After his demise, his residence in Ikenne has now turned into a tourist destination for both locals and foreigners. The compound houses historical places like the first house Baba built in 1939, the Shokbolu Library named after his father, the Efunleya Hall, the room where he died, the kolanut trees where action groups meetings were held, the Obafemi Awolowo Museum, as well as the Awos Mausoleum, Baba's final resting place.
We never expected that he would die at that time that he died. We thought he will live to eternity. And the legacy he left behind is for us to follow his footsteps.
In life and death, Chief Jeremiah Obafemi Oyeniyi Awolowo's name, legacies, policies, and ideals continue to tower above his peers and today's politicians, and he has remained the #1 citizen of the Yoruba people.
35 years after, can we say the ideals and ideas the late Chief Obafemi Awolowo stood for are being upheld in Nigeria and even in his hometown in Ikenne? Are the people of Ikenne even any better, considering the fact that the vice president is a son of a soil? The answers are obvious. Sonny Jacob reporting from Ikenne, Ogun State.